subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. The one-stop destination for all WWE and AEW. Seanzviewent Entertainment.
You know something, viewers, fans, and subscribers? Become a channel member. Donate with a super thanks donation below. You get the rumors, the news, the gossip, the hearsay, the speculation. You get it all in WWE. You get the most coverage right here on this channel multiple times a day. You know the shtick. You know what we do. You know how the show works. But you see, for many years, I said that CM Punk was going to return to the WWE, that CM Punk was going to come back, that CM Punk would make his presence known once again. And what did people want to say? I was a clickbaiter. I was fake. I didn't know what I was talking about. I was just throwing out rubbish. I was just throwing out garbage. I was throwing out BS. CM Punk, Sean said that. CM Punk said he'll never return. It'll never happen. It'll never go down. It'll be a cold day in hell. It'll be a snowball chance in hell that CM Punk will ever return to the WWE. And I kept coming on here with video after video, time in and time out, time and again, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. I kept telling you that CM Punk was going to come back, and all people wanted to do was send me derogatory statements, death threats. They wanted to just say that I was just trying to gain fame and recognition off of the name of CM Punk. And they just said that I was an idiot and I was a dummy. And they just ripped me off and said, Sean, you don't know wrestling. Oh, I know wrestling. And I said to you, if a Bruno Sammartino can return to the WWE, if a Hulk Hogan can return to the WWE, if a Sable can return to the WWE, if a Bret the Hitman Hart can return to the WWE, so too can CM Punk. No, Sean, it's too harsh. The reality is you're wrong. Sean, you're just throwing shit at the walls and you're trying to see what's going to stick. Sean, you have no reasoning. There's just no way this could ever happen, Sean. Even CM Punk said it will never, ever happen. CM Punk will never step foot in a WWE ring, let alone a WWE arena ever again. And yeah, sure, it may have taken almost 10 years. It may have taken almost 9 years. But by God, for those of you that don't know, you should know, I was the one that called it. I was the one that said it, and I was the one that stuck to it. No matter how horrible, no matter how bad it made me look, no matter how wrong you thought I was, I always believe. Just like the belief that when my YouTube channel died and then my YouTube channel went down, everybody thought it was the end. Everybody thought it was the end of the beginning of the end. Sean's View is done, gone, and buried. Everybody else has taken over. Everybody else has taken the spot of the brash and the brazen. Well, let me just remind you as to who the hell I am. I am the man. I am the person. I am the guy. I am the individual that said CM Punk would return, and by God, he returned at the Survivor Series. CM Punk came back. I called my shot, and I stuck to it, and I never went back on my sentiments. I never went back on what I said. And now we transition to Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, who's doing great things in AEW. Sean, he's the AEW champion. He's got an AEW contract. It could never happen, Sean. It will never happen. You know how many times I heard it will never happen when CM Punk left the WWE? And how many times, oh, it will never happen. CM Punk will never come back to the WWE. How many years, how many months, how many days did I hear people tell me that I was wrong and that I was an idiot and I didn't know wrestling and I didn't know the first thing about someone returning? Sean, but this is a whole different circumstance. No, it couldn't have got any worse than when CM Punk left the WWE. It couldn't have got any worse, but yet I still said it. I still called my shots and said CM Punk would return to the WWE, and by God, he did. Now, when I say Jon Moxley is going to return to the WWE, just like I meant it when I said CM Punk would return, I damn well mean it. Now, I don't know if Jon Moxley is going to come back as a wrestler, as a trainer, as a manager, or as a Hall of Famer. But by God, Jon Moxley will step foot in a WWE ring. Jon Moxley will return to the WWE again. Because if somebody like CM Punk can return, if somebody like Bret Hart can return, if somebody like Sable can return, if somebody like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, Brock Lesnar, all these guys left on bad terms. All on bad terms. Well, Sean, Ken Shamrock's never returned. The Macho Man Randy Savage never returned. Well, the Ultimate Warrior damn sure returned, didn't he? There was a lot of wrestlers over the last few years that there was a lot of controversy, there was a lot of backlash, and there was a damn sure a lot of heat. The heat was erupting as we saw it go in motion. And you say to yourself, well, Sean, why do you do all these Jon Moxley videos? Why do you do all these Dean Ambrose videos? Because I believe in myself. And if there's one person that believes in myself, and if you don't, I will. I will believe what I want to believe. And you act like WWE and TNA don't have a partnership. Well, Sean, Jon Moxley's in AEW. He's not in TNA. And for that, I would say you're damn right. But WWE and TNA are in a multi-year partnership. Nobody ever thought WWE and TNA would come together as one, as a team, trading talent, mixing up talent. TNA talent on WWE, WWE talent on TNA. You never would have thought that 5, 10, 15 years ago because it would have never happened. But in wrestling, never say never. Just like, who's to say that the WWE and AEW can't have some contracts between WWE and AEW where we can have some healthy competition? Who's to say that there isn't a pay-per-view down the line featuring WWE and AEW? I'm not trying to say I told you so, but by God, I've told you so once, and I'll tell you again. Now, sure, on the show, I'll be honest, we do bring up rumors and gossip and speculation. Some of it happens. Some of it doesn't happen. Some of it I look good for, and some of them I look horrible for. Well, yeah, Sean, this happened, but that didn't happen. Well, this went down, but that didn't go down. It's the chance you take to come on here to either have a lot of credibility or you're going to catch a lot of hate, a lot of criticism. You're going to catch a lot of backlash. It comes with the territory, especially when you're discussing rumors, news, and speculation. It can be a very hotly debate. Make no mistake about it. But by God, at the end of the day, I'm going to bring those that are loyal to me. I'm going to bring you on this ride with me. I'm going to bring the viewers, the fans, the subscribers. I'm going to bring all of you with me that have stood by me, the ones that agreed and disagreed, but you're still subscribed. You still click the bell. You'll still do all those things. And I say, thank you. I say I respect that. I never came on here to have everybody agree or disagree. I knew there was going to be the best of both worlds, the good, the bad, the indifferent. I knew all that was going to happen. I knew it was going to be a whirlwind. Some of it was going to be a shit show, but some of it's going to be fun. Some of it's going to be satisfying. Some of it's going to be gratifying. And then, of course, you'll have the days where you're in the dumps. There's days where I come on here and I have 100,000 subscribers, but people say nowadays it's not about the subscribers, it's about the algorithm. Well, I'll never say that. It's always been about the subscribers. Since day freaking one, it has always been about the subscribers. And it has always been about the return. You have been waiting for it. You have been marking out. You've been thinking about it. You've been debating it. You've been questioning it. You've been reasoning with it. You've been going back and forth with certain wrestlers you want to return. And if there's anybody that's going to return at the end of the day, no matter if it's 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, CM Punk is well into his 40s now. CM Punk is well into his 40s, and he is in a WWE ring. If that isn't proof that Jon Moxley is going to return to the WWE one day, well, then I don't know what else proof I got to show you. Subscribe. Plenty more to come from the Brash and the Brazen, where I keep you in the know and in the loop on the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive. And if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzviewent. Stay tuned.